Hello everyone, welcome back to my astrology channel. And today's video is about Cancer moon sign. So moon placed in the zodiac sign of Cancer, and what are the people born under this sign with their moon in the sign like. So let's begin. So moon, I personally think, is the most important planet in astrology and in your birth chart, because moon represents your emotions. It represents your internal conflict, your internal expression, how you react to your surroundings, how you react to the world. It's your mindset. It represents your mindset, your behavior, your attitude, just general orientation, life orientation that you have is decided by your moon placement. Now, Cancer is a feminine sign, and moon placed in Cancer is I think it's a very good position, because Cancer sign is ruled by the moon, and moon in it is a good elevated position of moon. Why is it elevated? Because Cancer and moon represents the bringing of life on earth, the creation of life through that. So it has great meaning for everyone. And with moon and Cancer people, they represent this quality of groundedness, of home, family, of your roots, of your nurturing and emotional capability that you have. And moon in Cancer people represent all this. Now, what the most important thing for moon in Cancer people is the emotional and mental stability in life, even more important than material attainment of things in life. So the polarity of Cancer is Capricorn, which represents business and society and the materialistic part of your life, of your earthly existence. Cancer, on the other side, is more concerned with the emotions and mental well-being and its own mental and emotional well-being. Having said that, that does not mean moon and Cancer people are not ambitious. They are ambitious, but what takes precedent for them is their emotional balance in life. So if chasing a dream or chasing a goal it gives them stress, or is too much to take on, they would not prefer that. They would rather have their home environment where they can relax and where they can have this sense of self in a peaceful environment. That's what they primarily aim at in life. Now, moon's position in Cancer also makes a good parent, because moon here has a primary concern towards nurturing and educating. They're very passionate about nurturing and educating, so that these qualities makes a good parent field. So for people outside, when they view you, you may come across as a very caring, nurturing person, and that's the quality that is really shows up first when somebody else will view you as a person. Now, that may come across as if you are not independent and you rely on others more, or you are your emotional state is dependent on other people. But that is not the truth. You are a very independent sign as well, and if your views does not match other people, or even in your family or outside, in friends, family, siblings, parents, if it does not, you are not afraid to go your own way and be your own person. You may be prone to emotional fluctuations, and that is primarily because your moon sign is Cancer, and Cancer's rulership is moon itself. So moon has these phases. It goes in a cycle. It starts with the new moon, goes up to the full moon, and goes back to the new moon. Again, it's a cycle. So your mood swings from one side to another, and these emotional fluctuations is very much possible also because you are thinking or overthinking a matter too much. So in order to avoid any kind of anxiety, panic state or depression, it's important to not overthink, and you just take things as it is. So that is something it's good to practice, to open up yourself and discuss matters and not just take things too much to heart. Naturally, Cancer moon sign will be prone to mood swings and ups and downs in emotions as you go through life. So in relationship, it's important to discuss matter, to be more expressive rather than keeping to yourself, so that you can resolve matters. And also by that, what you will achieve is your own mental state will be more balanced, and you will be able to recharge and energize yourself more when you have a little bit more stability in your emotions. Your emotional state, Cancers, is very rich, and you can really you're very creative and artistic people as well. You can really manifest, imagine, dream of beautiful creative things and really put that in action and on paper. Your sense of aesthetic and art is also on point. You will be very good artist or poet or musician or something like that. There's a natural talent in these areas for a moon in Cancer sign. So you could use these energies to balance your self. So if you're feeling imbalanced in your mood or in your emotional state, maybe you could resort to something creative activity, something artistic that can really bring back the balance and calm you down. So that would be a great step to take in order to not go in an overthinking mindset and overthinking emotional state where you're over analyzing what's going on around you and the relationships that you're in. Moon in Cancer people are very sympathetic, they're very compassionate, and they're very kind people, and that comes across to other people. Now, you are very fond of home environment, of food, of parents, of your, especially there must be a connection with your mother or any nurturing figure in your family if it's not the mother. And you are connected with your roots. Home is the best place for you to be in, and you really enjoy going back to your roots, and that's the place where you find your energies back. Moon in Cancer people feel emotions very deeply and very, very strongly. So much so that sometimes emotions can overpower logic and objectivity and maturity or any decision-making capability. You are led by your emotions more than logic. Now, that can be a reason that may lead to get easily influenced by people. So it's very important to understand what your true emotional state is, and not just get carried by or be led by people who may not have particularly your well-being in mind. So it's important to understand your own emotions, and for that you need to go within yourself. Now, if you understand your own emotional self and can balance yourself and balance the mood swings or any fluctuation in moods that you experience or your emotional state, if you can balance that, or by understanding, you can balance those energies by understanding within yourself, by understanding your own mindset and your own psychology, how you function. Now, if you can achieve that, what happens is external forces cannot be as influential in your life in terms of in a negative tone. Now, you then can achieve a state where you are more in tune with your own self, or your own inner self, and any cause of panic or anxiety or anything of that sort can be handled much better if you understand your own feelings. So moon in Cancer people have this protective armor around themselves. It's like their sign, the crab. So they have a hard shell, and you need to the only way to get through you is by trust factor and by creating a safe environment for you. So that's the only way moon and Cancer, you can get the trust of a moon and Cancer people, because you feel the happiest when you feel safe, emotionally safe. That's when you feel happiest. So and once you have achieved that state of safety and security, you can lose your guard. You can be more open around those people that you trust, and that's how you can lose your emotional vulnerability and be more open and be more accepting of other people. So with this moon sign, you are also very intuitive and very psychic. You can really sense what's going around in your surroundings, and you can really get a hold of what other people meaning is behind what they're saying, even if they may not appear to be saying what they are saying, but you can really understand what lies under the surface. And this intuition is almost like a sixth sense, and it helps you to to understand others, to understand other people's emotional state. It's to understand, to empathize with other people, and to use the sensitivity to bring about more balance in your surrounding, and so that your own emotional state is protected. And that is your primary goal. For you Cancer, the most important thing is your mental and emotional stability, and you take steps to achieve that. And if there's something or someone that is disturbing that state of your emotional state, that stability that you desire, then it's definitely it's that relationship cannot go ahead for you, and you feel disoriented and imbalanced to get into those kind of relationship. So it's important for you to understand your inner self and see what you really want, and to avoid any kind of overthinking, so that you can really protect yourself and protect the people around you. So in a nutshell, a moon in Cancer zodiac sign people are very emotional, very sentimental, and because they're ruled by the moon itself and is the only sign that is ruled by moon, they are prone to mood swings and fluctuation, just like the phases of the moon. And they have a very heightened and deepened sense of intuition. They can really sense what lies under the surface, and that helps them to protect themselves and people whom they love. Thank you for watching this Cancer moon sign video. I hope you enjoyed it and find some value in it. So have a good time wherever you are. Thank you.